That's good to know. The Orb. A text adventure. That's the best kind of adventure because my computer can run it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This channel has fallen so far down the crapper, we're gonna play a text adventure. Anyway, this was on the popular page of Game Jolt, and it wasn't a RPG I don't have time for, or a game filled with clickbaity anime babes, so that means it's worth my time. You wake up early in the morning, the sun rose just a few minutes ago, and you can hear some birds singing. You slept well next to your campfire, and now, after months of preparing it, you feel ready to do it. It's time to do what you've dreamed of your whole life. Today you'll enter the forgotten halls of Orthal. Orthal, really? To find the mythical orb. Orthal was a place of knowledge in the old days. Many scholars lived and worked there until mysterious dark forces arose. Little is known what happened there in these days. Shouldn't there be little is known about? Whatever, again. Some say they went insane and created a powerful monster. Dylan, show us what a powerful monster looks like. Thank you. For those of us without imaginations, Dylan will be here to help. Sork. That was the name of the powerful monster? Wow. Which was their downfall. Just before they were completely exterminated by Sork, they created the orb. People say the scholars of Orthal combined all their skills to create the orb, and it has magical abilities. Whoever holds the orb will be invincible. But like the knowledge of the scholars, the orb was lost during too many D's in that sentence. As you think about the mysteries of Orthal, you collect your stuff on the campsite. Well rested and feeling ready, your journey finally begins. Dylan, hit us with that Hobbit music. I'm going on an adventure! And now cut it out. We don't want to get copyrighted. After a few hours of walking through the Norwin forest, another adventurer comes across. Of course we're going to talk. I'm a friendly bean.
Hey fella, how's it going? Found any treasure recently? Oh, your adventure just starts here. Good luck and watch out for the traps.
He says, and then goes his own way. What a strange guy. You think and go your way towards the ruins of Orthal. Just before noon, you arrive at Orthal. Orthal is known by every adventurer in the whole country. So it's no surprise you find a group of other adventurers. As they discover you, one of them says, "Hey there, you want to join us? We're going to search in the underground halls of Orthal for the legendary orb. You look quite brave. We need people like you." I did not mean to make that sound so sexual. It's dangerous down there, but you should know this already. Now, will you join us? Sure, we'll be a great team. Hey, you join me, nothing else. I mean, the voice I gave this guy does not sound like he's the type of person that would join me. You know, he's not into that. He's a controlling, manipulative jerk. So I'll say we'll be a great team, but then when the time comes, I will drop him like a sack of horse poop that I carried around for no reason. My name is Theodore. Formerly I was a blacksmith, but I became an adventurer 7 years ago. Flexes bicep. This is Hornson. He's the smartest person I know. I think we studied applied numerical linear algebra. But he absorbed studying to become a hero. Aborted studying. Not absorbed. That would have made even less sense. And we have Martha. Martha was mayoress of Corbin, a large town in the west. She could deal with words like nobody else. Oh, Martha, you always know just what to say. Theodore tells you that he found a secret entrance no one has discovered before. A trap door hidden behind some bushes. We're opening the trap door. We are brave. You slowly open the trap door. It is heavy, and it squeaks as you open it. Dylan, squeaky sound effect. Stairs lead down into a deep, dark void. Any daylight vanishes after a few feet inside the secret entrance. The stairs seem to go downward without an end. The walls next to the stairs reflect the torch's light in an unnatural way. With every step, the adventurer's mood worsens. Adventurers is... Mr. Narrator, please read correctly. These stairs drive me nuts. Was it a good idea to go down here? Suddenly you step in a void. Did we die already? In the very last moment before losing your balance, someone grasps you. Hey, you're not going anywhere without us. Maybe the end of the stairs is right here. I think we should just jump to see what is there.
No, bad idea. We should throw the torch down there to see what awaits us. I want to jump in the void. I won't jump into the void.
But if we lose our torch, we'll have no chance to find a way back to the surface. What do you think? Jumping into the abyss is dumb. Even dumber than me. We throw the torch down. You throw the torch. After a short time, the torch's flight ends. The torch hits the ground, and you can see that the ground is only 30 feet below your position. With the rope, your party's able to get down safely. You're now standing in a small room. You look around and discover a table, a broken chair, and some other stuff, but nothing useful except 3 doors. These 2 doors have something written on them.
Waffle writings. You're lucky I can decipher it. This door reads library. The other one, laboratory. Do not enter. The third is locked.
Looks like we have to choose a door. Which path we'll take. Library sounds safe. But I hate reading. We should go into the laboratory. It's very likely that they created the orb in there too. Sork might be in another part of Orthel now, or maybe he's dead. You say to convince your party. It's not very convincing. Or maybe he is dead. I'm just gonna... I hate to critique the writer, but or maybe he is dead it feels like a sloppy fan fiction. Come on. Hundreds of workbenches in a big hall, pipes coming from the ceiling, tools lying everywhere. Jars, tubes, bowls with powders in every color you can think of. Amazed by all the stuff, you walk toward the center of the room. What you see there takes your breath away. Right there, a red-colored orb floats in mid-air. Wait, did we actually find it that quickly? All I had to do was open a trapdoor and pick library. Guys, I think we found the orb, you say. Wow, this is... wow.
What? How? It's able to float!
I've never seen something this beautiful. Except a fresh pack of ciggies.
Martha, you have a problem. Martha walks some steps forward, but slows down suddenly. The strangest thing you've ever seen happens. Martha behaves like in slow motion. What's she doing? What is this, Hornson?
This seems to be a time-bending force field. It's a field for protecting the orb. The Orthels had to be incredibly genius to create something this powerful. Whoever wants to take the orb away has to pass this time trap.
This is magic.
I refuse to say it's magic. It's physics.
This guy is such a nerd. Discord, shut up! Gotta go on Do Not Disturb. Got it. Dylan, don't you dare put in another post-production tippy-roo. We have to rescue her. We can't leave her in there. Rescue Martha alone or rescue Martha together? Oh gosh. This is like huge, right? Because if I go in alone, I could get stuck. But if we go in together, we could get stuck together. I don't want to be stuck alone. We'll rescue her together, you say. Theodore Hornson and you step forward to rescue Martha. As you step into the time force field, nothing special happens.
Our perception of time does not change. Interesting.
When you reach Martha, you can convince her to come back, outside the time force field. Halston explains Martha the situation.
We have to deactivate the force field.
We should be able to find the solution to this problem right in here, in the laboratory.
Later.
I found the solution!
That was quick.
We can deactivate the field now.
Let's do this. After some preparations, Halston pulls some levers, and shiny white matter wells out of the ground below the orb. And in fact, the orb falls to the ground. Afterwards, the white matter simply disappears. Together, the adventurers go toward the orb. Suddenly, a deep voice laughs. You can't hear the voice. The voice is in your head. You look around. You fool. I'm here. You call me your a ridiculous name. I prefer the name Sork. I have a bad feeling about this. You think the orb really exists? I have to disappoint you. The authors caged me in a temporal singularity, but I had already the control of their minds. I killed all of them by driving them crazy, but one. We had to tell everywhere the story about Sork and Orb. I waited ages for some adventurers like you coming to release me.
What have we done?
As a reward, I'll kill you first. Who wants to be the first? Me or Theodore? I shall sacrifice myself. Like the hero I am. Dylan, play epic music. Play Despacito. I want to die first. But could you wait a minute, please? You say? What? Hey guys, could you distract Sork a little bit?
I like to whisper too.
You whisper to your friends? No one gives me orders. Hey Sork, I want to die first. Please, let me die first.
No! Ignore Theodore! I'm able to die more interesting!
Sork, I promise you I will scream as loud as I can.
I can't. What? Martha, why? You all will die. It does not matter who's the first.
Nope, it does matter!
As your friends argue with Sork about who of your party will die first, you step forward to pick up the orb. You pick up the orb. You throw the orb with all your strength against a wall. But instead of breaking into pieces, it bounces off. The orb hits some test tubes with colored liquids in them. They break and release chemical substance which instantly react. An intense explosion follows. You and your friends wake up in what remains from the laboratory. You all survived, in contrast to the orb, which was destroyed by the explosion. After defeating Sork, respectively, the orb, the adventurers head back to the surface. The adventure of Orthel ends, but you can feel it. Your next adventure is just around the next corner.